In this video, I will explain you how to create Relative Xpath using Selectors Hub. Before explaining that, let us see what kind of difficulties we face while creating Relative Xpath without using Selectors Hub. So in a regular way, so this is a small functionality. This is a table and there are some checkboxes and IDs are there. And to select any checkbox, we have an ID specified. Select 0016 checkbox. Yes, we'll select it. And then we can click on delete if required. So for this, all checkboxes may or may not have the correct attributes or maybe having some dynamic attributes. We can even delete it. We'll not be finding any kind of attributes here. Let us observe this. So here I can see ID is some record 5 select row, something like this. When I delete this, we'll not even have this checkbox. And when I add it again, it may create one more checkbox which may have the similar kind of IDs. So in these kind of cases, that means dynamic IDs concept in these kind of cases, it's not suggested to use IDs or names to identify these elements. Ask your mind. Your mind will find this checkbox by using this text. Even in writing test cases, select checkbox based on ID. Yes, I need to select the checkbox based on any ID. What is that ID? So here it is 0016 or 0007, whatever it is. So we need to create a relation between this element and the checkbox element. So here the unique element is the ID, non-unique element is checkbox. The action what we wanted to perform is on checkbox. I wanted to perform some click. For that I need to identify this element. But it is not having static IDs, it is going to have some dynamic IDs. So for that, the first thing we need to find checkbox. Sorry, we need to find the link. This is the related element. So how to create XPath for a day? So //a, right? So Control F //a. So the moment I type A, immediately it is going to select the first link. But I inspected some other. So how do I go back? Again, go to that link, inspect it. This is one difficulty which we see. So copy it and then text of is equals to giving it. Now, what is the next step? I need to create a relation between A and checkbox. That means this 0016 link and this checkbox. So what is the relation available? The parent of A and the parent of this checkbox both are siblings. So for this, I need to go to the parent of A, and from here preceding sibling TD, from here input element. This is one way. And second way is the grandparent of both input and A is TR. So the technique of writing relative XPath is simple. You need to find the unique element. The unique element is 0016 here. From this place, the technique is navigate to the common parent between the unique element and non-unique element. Common parent. This is the technique. A lot of people doesn't know that. In writing relative XPath, the common parent is the technique. So from here, navigate to the common parent, and from common parent, navigate down to that particular element. Simple. So from here, what is the common parent TR? So I'm going to ancestor colon TR. Okay, it is finding that element. So if you observe, when I mouse over, it is selecting that entire row, including the checkbox. So it is the common parent for both checkbox and 0016 link. So I've navigated. and from here I need to use double slash, right? So it is not the immediate child, it is the descendant, right? So I need to go to double slash and input. Perfect. So now we got one element, that is checkbox element. So it took almost at least 1 to 2 minutes of time for writing this XPath without explaining, of course. Now, how to write this? The same thing with Selectors Hub. How easy? Let us observe that. Before I explain, what is Selectors Hub? We already know that Selectors Hub is an extension for creating easy XPath, easy CSS, including Relative Xpath. So this feature got added recently, that Relative Xpath. Relative Xpath, not just creating, slash ID kind of thing, right? I'm talking about Relative Xpath between two elements. So that got added from the latest version, that is from 2, SelectorsHub 2 version, you got that feature. Chrome, Firefox, Edge, Opera, in all these browsers you can use this feature, right? Got it. So how are we going to install it? So by default, you have Chrome Web Store. From there, you can install it. So if you have any doubt over there, go to Chrome Web Store, go to SelectorsHub.com. From here, go to Chrome Web Store and click on Add to Chrome. So when you add to Chrome, here you can see this. This is the extensions link. It is going to display all the extensions here. Whatever the extensions are pinned, that extensions will be displayed here. You can observe that Selectors Hub is displayed here. Selectors Hub is displayed. If it is not there, Selectors Hub will not be displayed. So in case if you don't want it to work, you can even make this enable, disable, that kind of thing. You can go to extensions. Sorry for this. You can go to extensions, and then you can make it enable, disable, all the stuff you can do. So here you can able to make it enable, disable, all the stuff. Yes, right. Yeah. So I'm into this place. So how can I use Selectors Hub? There is a feature in Selectors Hub where you can even right click on it and then copy the Relative Xpath. You can get it. So here you can able to enable or disable, turn on context menu, turn off context menu. So if you see that, you can able to turn on, right? So here I can see this XPath here. You can able to turn off. This feature is there in Selectors Hub, right? So now when you right click, you will not get that feature, right? You can able to turn on or turn off. So what and all you wanted to display. So XPath, CSS selector, JS path, XPath, absolute XPath, you can see everything, right? Everything is possible here, right? So I wanted to have Relative Xpath. So let's start from the beginning here. I'm going here. The first thing, I'm right clicking on this, copy Relative Xpath, open inspector. Directly you can go to Selectors Hub here. Then Control V, enter it. So directly you get //a. So instead of text, it is displaying normalized space, this text. Otherwise, you can even do one more. I don't want to go in this way. Fine, happy. I wanted to develop XPath step by step. Now let's right click on it, inspect. So we are just developing like the way how we have developed here. Let us see the difference between developing in this and developing in this. So now //, yes, it shows A because I've selected here. So whatever the element got selected here, for that element, you will start seeing the suggestions, right? So now open bracket, immediately you will see that, okay, what you wanted to use. I wanted to use text. Okay, fine. Now what you wanted to do from here, I need to go to ancestor. So here before we typed that, but now what we are going to do, just see this /, it shows that what and all you can go. I wanted to go to ancestor TD, select it. If you don't know it, what is the common parent, what you have to do, use star and then see that, use star here and then see that what are all the elements got displayed. Oh, Where is that H elements? So here I can't see these elements, right? So we can just turn off this. Now you can see that all the elements. So now it is showing all the ancestors of A, all the ancestors. So what you have to do now, all the ancestors of A it is showing. So now this is the first ancestor. You just need to go down here. You just need to go down. So in the search results, you just need to go down. This is the first ancestor. You can see that. So the color is changed. When I mouse over, you can just observe 0016 got covered with red color. You can see that. So now, is this the common parent between checkbox and 0016? No, this is not the one. So I'm just going up TR element. So when I say TR, it is selected. Now the red dot line is selected with, it covered 016 and also checkbox, and the complete line got selected. You can see that, right? So it shows that it is highlighting the entire line. So that is what is being displayed. So you will come to know that, okay, the common parent between link and checkbox is TR. The common parent between link and checkbox is TR. So all you have to do is go there and then use that TR here. So press enter. So this is the common parent. This is the common parent. Right. Now what we have to do, we need to write checkbox one. We need to write checkbox. So just go there. This is the checkbox. Select the checkbox. Now, if you want to write some more XPath, you can just see that slash slash. It is going to give the checkbox. Right? So it shows that one element matching. It's completed. So let me write without explaining. Without explaining. So now what I'm doing, I'm explaining in parallel. I am typing over there. So without explaining, now I'm going to type in Chrome DevTools as well as Selectors Hub. I will do in both the places. So let us see that which one is faster, right? So now I wanted to write XPath for this checkbox, but I don't have it, right? So now what I'm going to do, right click on it, inspect. So I'm going to write for the link, selecting it, and then Control F, and then slash slash yay, and then it is going there. Again, I need to go down. Again, I need to go down, right click. Oh, it's navigated. So let me just go to employee list again. Right. So these are all problems, right? So starting from the beginning, slash slash inspect, slash slash yay, it shows many, right? So now what I have to do, I need to write, I need to go to that particular link over there. Where is that? Here, and then need to inspect again. Why we have to inspect? Because when I enter tag name, it is by default going to select the first one. So I need to write it, double click on it, copy it, paste it by using which one I wanted to use. I don't know how many elements it's going to find, whether it is going to use text or normalized space or dot or contains, which one I have to use, and how many elements will be identified. I'll come to know only after typing it, right? So I'm typing it and then writing ancestor colon tr, and then from here input. So because I know I need to, I'm writing it. So if I don't know, again I will write ancestor star. Again I need to check it. So star of one, which one? Star of one. Okay, is this selecting the common? Is this the common parent? No, checkbox is not highlighted. This is not the common parent. Two. Oh, checkbox is highlighted. This is the one. So I need to use TD. I need to use TD. Sorry, TR. So TR is the common parent. And from here, what I have to use? Slash slash. And I have to specify from here input. Okay, now what I have to do? Input is the tag name. I need to type input. So this is how. The same thing in Selectors Hub. Let us see. Selectors Hub. Going here, right click, inspect. So first I'm making sure that this got selected. So I don't need to worry about re-inspecting. So slash slash A and then showing that. So what is that I have to use? So it is even showing how many elements. Okay, text. If I use text, it is showing only one element. Now slash. So what I have to use? I need to use ancestor and then star so that I can able to find out all the things. So now, is this the correct one? No, is this is the correct one? Yes. So I need to use tr here. Okay, instead of star, using tr, using it. Okay, this is the element which got showing. So now what we have to do? We need to write the XPath for input element. So where is that input element? Just go there, inspect that input element. inspect that input element. Okay, inspect that input element, inspected. So now / here. Okay, done. So this is one example how to write relative XPath between non-unique element to unique element, or unique element to non-unique element. So now I'm going to show one more example. Let us see that. Here there are two calendar buttons. There are two calendar buttons. In test case, you'll have click on license expiry date calendar, click on date of birth calendar. Oh, I'm saying calendar buttons, but let us see the attributes here. So it's an image, inspect it. It shows class is UI date picker trigger. That's it. Everything is same between these two. So we have class. I'm going to use this class Control C, right? This time I don't want to inspect again. That's why I'm just using Control C here, right? Control F / img. I know that class is right. Class is Control C. So I'm going to use @class and then is equals to specify that UI date picker. It is still finding two elements. So two elements are having same attributes. So now, how to write XPath for these things? It's simple. I need to write XPath between license expiry date and this one. So how to write for license expiry date? So right click. If we have selectors hub, just copy relative XPath, copy relative XPath. So now you can start doing this one. So I don't want to write here now. I'll cancel it. I'll go here, selectors hub, copy relative XPath. This is my relative XPath for license expiry date. And from there, what we have to do? So just inspect it first. From there, what we have to do? From here, I'm going to specify what and all is available. So preceding sibling, following sibling, or parent. So what you want it to do. So what is the relation between these two things? Okay, I'll just go to inspecting. And what is the relation between these two things? These three are parents. Label, input, img, all these are all siblings. These three are siblings. So I just need to write slash following sibling and then so this is in the last, right? Go to end and use img, enter on an element matching. That's it. Very simple. Very simple. So otherwise, if you have any doubt, so you just need to give following sibling and then use star. It is going to give all the following siblings. So you can see that following siblings, right? So in following siblings, just see that which one is getting highlighted. Okay, it shows that img, right? Okay, fine. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this img. That's it. Completed. So easy, right? So let us see how to write without using context menu. Context menu, I copied from context menu. So without using that. So let me inspect this one first for date of birth. So I'll start writing / label and then it's using, okay, for, so which one? So text is date of birth. I'm specifying that colon. So which one? So it's very simple. Just use, okay, just use, these are all following, these are all siblings. So I have to use following sibling, right? Okay, by just seeing the source code, you will come to know that whether it is following sibling or preceding sibling. Okay, these are all following siblings. For this one, all other stuff, all other elements are following siblings. Okay, I'm using img. That's it. So let us see any other way. Let us see any other example. So some complex examples. So this is one site where this is a travel site for APS-RTC. I am seeing one of the biggest advantage with Selectors Hub, that too, especially with right click. When I inspect, sometimes this will go off, right? So this is a suggestion text box. So whenever there is some predictive text boxes or suggestion text boxes kind of stuff, when we inspect, this will go off. When we inspect, this will go off, right? It will be difficult again, right? It will be difficult again. So that's why it is always better to use this kind of stuff. Right click and then Selectors Hub, copy relative XPath. This will copy the relative XPath for you. So this is the advantage you get, right? Yeah. So now let us see what example we have here. Okay. So here there are select seats button. These are dynamic buttons. How many service numbers are there, those many select seats will be there. So here what I'm doing is I'm going to create relative XPath for select seats button with respect to the service number here, right? So now let us use DevTools and then see how are we going to create it. The first thing I'm using 3481 service number and going to Control F, and then it is starting with slash slash div. Again, it is going beginning. Again, I have to inspect it. This is a common thing. So it is having a lot of space. That's why I must use normalize space. So right. So normalize hyphen space. I'm using it is equals to 3481 I'm using. So it is finding a single element, and I have to find relation between two elements. So how I'm going to find relation between these two elements? Let us see that. So here I am going to ancestor. So the moment I type ancestor star, it is going from the beginning. So I need to start saying that, I have to check the first ancestor. So first ancestor, is it highlighting the common parent? No. So I need to go to the second one. So is it highlighting the common parent? Yes. So what is this second ancestor? So here you can see it is a row. So what I have to do, I need to select div ancestor. So the moment I select div, again there is a problem, right? So I need to use. So go to this element and again check it. What is this element? Okay, here I have to select it. So see that how many times we'll have to inspect, how many times we'll have to select, right? Of course, right? Every time we search it, it is going somewhere, right? And I have to copy this class row. Yes, I have to copy it, and then at the rate class, I'm specifying this. Okay, fine, no issue here, right? I need to replace this with single quote because that's how I'm going to use in Selenium. And now what we have to do, and for this, I have to go to the child element, that is select its input element. So double slash and then input. So the moment you use it, okay, this is how we have to write the XPath. If we use Selectors Hub, how easy? Let us observe this one. So I'll remove this now. The same thing I will write with using Selectors Hub. And go to Selectors Hub. And the first thing, as usual, we'll have to right click, copy relative XPath, or we can inspect it. We can directly go here. We can see this. Okay, this is what is got inspected. Okay, slash slash div. So next, you don't need to go anywhere. You can just open it, and then what is that? That is normalized space. It is showing the suggestions. Next, what I have to do? So use single slash. So I need to go to the ancestors. I need to find it using star and then finding it. Go down here, and then is it highlighting it? No, it's not highlighting it, right? And then is it highlighting it? Yes, there is some dark red color is over there. So you can even select here, okay, this is the class what I wanted to select. This is the class, right? This is the element div class row. This element is highlighting both 3481 and also select seats element. So this is the element. So I've selected this element. I'm removing div and then using, removing star and then using div and then opening bracket. It is now showing all the attributes, right? So now it is finding only one element. Okay, happy, no issue at all. So now what we have to do, we need to go with the next element. So right click and inspect, and then so I'm inspecting to show the suggestions. Okay, if you don't want to inspect here, you can directly select that element here. That's it, it will display that. Right. So now double slash, it is showing input. Yes, one element matching. So how easy it is between Selectors Hub and DevTools elements writing. So DevTool inspection here. So this is easier, right? So like this, you can able to write XPath using Selectors Hub. So this is actually a relative XPath we are writing. We are not just writing normal XPath for a single element. We are actually creating relation between one element to another element. This is what we did, right? Yes. Any doubts? You can post in Selectors Hub Slack site, and you can find all the information about Selectors Hub here. You can able to disable context menu, enable context menu. You can do all that, and you can even check here. There are some more features given over there. Sorry, there are some more features given over an inspection. Selectors Hub, and here you can see you can able to make sure that something is okay. This is not automatically generating locators disabled, so that you can easily observe the uh, HTML code of different things. Okay, now here I need to select that element, then only it will display this thing div and the slash and then normalize space, and then here you can see the how many okay, what elements are being displayed. Here you can directly see that, right? And then I wanted to see the parents of it, right? Okay, ancestor and the star, it is going to display all the parents. You can go down and then see that okay, this is the element what I wanted to look at, right? So this element, so you can see this one. So in case if you wanted to select here, you can select here, right? So the advantage of this auto generation technique is you can see the HTML tags without having any issue, right? And I'm using div, only this is the one you have to type, and then and give it class row, and then again, so you found the class row, and instead of that, what you have the select seeds button. You can select that select seeds button here. Here you have the select seeds button. If you select that, you don't need to inspect here. You can write here and then slash slash input. You can write that. So even if you wanted to write any attributes, you can write those attributes as well. Type is button kind of thing. You can write those attributes. Right. So this is how you can able to write the XPath. Got it? So this is how you can copy it, and then you can use it wherever you want after developing it. So this is the advantage of selectors.